Okay, my low-tech experimental station here. I didn't have a lot of equipment to work with, but I thought I'd try out a few things. Okay, let's see. So I downloaded this program right here, the Accelerator 3. While I'm waiting, I just have my TCL TV, a Pioneer old amplifier, and a VHS player. And I've got the emitters taped on here because I didn't want to mess up that adhesive. Let's see what we got. All right. So we go to the open page here, and I'm just going to go ahead and sign in. I'm not going to do everything I went through, but we'll go up here and just open my test file that I made. All right. And what I initially did, if you can see here, is I added some stuff. I added the my living room, the MRX, my TV, amplifier. That is the remote, which I was having some issues getting to fully connect, but I'll talk about that later, and the VCR. And basically, since I didn't get the remote to work very good, I'm just going to do some experimenting on this, add other devices. And so what I'm going to do over here first is turn on my TV using this. If you go down here, it just populates all the areas already because I have my TV in here. I'm going to do the power on function and go ahead and turn that on. And here we go. All right. I'll turn my TV on nicely. So now I'm just going to go ahead and navigate a little bit because I'm going to try the VCR out. So I'm going to use these navigation buttons over on this side. I'm going to go right and right again. I'm going to do that again because I want to get to this cable TV. And then I'm going to go ahead and select that using the OK on this side. And I'll test that. It should go over there for me. All right. Cool. Now nothing's going on yet because I don't have the VCR on yet, but let's fix that. Let's just go down here, and I'm going to go to my VCR right here. And that's going to populate everything again over here. I need to change my port, though, down here because I'm on a different port. I'm on port 3. Let's go ahead and power that on. Make sure that works. All right. Well, I got some action going here on the VCR. I think I'm going to go ahead and hit play. See if this old tape will play.
Niggas with hats. If we don't have hats,
we got something going on here, and now I'm going to use the functions. I'm going to go ahead and mute that on the TV. I got to go back to the TV, though. Let's go back to the TV, port 1. Go ahead and go to the mute function over here. Where am I at? There. Yeah, because that's a little bit loud. But we do have our video playing. And the other component I happened to get going here is my amplifier. I couldn't find any speakers to put on it, but I'll do the AVR. Again, it's populating. I will just go down and change the port to port 2. I'm sure there's a quicker way to do this. And then I'm going to power it on with the test thing here. Here we go. All right. And I can also change, this wasn't the exact model, so some of these functions are different, but I found enough that worked. Right now it's on CD. Let's try tuner and see if that works. I'm surprised it worked at all because it's not the exact same model, but it did work. Okay. We'll go ahead and power that down now. Let's see, power off. I'll go ahead and power everything off using the test. And then we're going to go on back over here to my VCR. go ahead and power that off. I gotta change my port again down here. I'll change it back to 3. And go on over to the power. Let's see if that works over here. Yeah, there we go. And finally, I'm just going to turn my TV off. I'm just going to turn that TV off. Change port back to 1. And I'll go ahead and power that off. Okay. Yeah, I played around with it for a couple hours. It was a lot of fun. I'm sure this stuff does much more. I'm hardwired into my ATT system on the LAN, and that's what I've been able to accomplish so far. So with the remote, I was able to get it hooked up through my network, so it seems, using the main and enter held at the same time, and I searched and I manually entered it. I also discovered it. What else did I do? I factory reset the remote, and there's still that pesky little, looks like a exclamation point. Could never get rid of that. So maybe, I'm sure that's something you guys can tell me about. Anyway, I had a lot of fun. Can't wait to see what's next. Learn all the tips and tricks. Bye.